I'm Stephanie Paterick, Editor-in-Chief of The Current, and I'm thrilled to welcome a leader who is steeped in creativity at one of the world's biggest brands. Reanna Gross is Vice President, Head of OnBrand, which is the internal creative agency at American Express. I can't wait to hear what's on your mind today.
Thanks so much for having me, Stephanie.
Thanks for coming. So what's the biggest challenge facing your space at the moment?
I just think this industry is so dynamic and there's so much content across so many channels that a lot of it is how do you just guarantee that your content is consistent and has to be high quality while preserving this 174-year-old brand that I have the privilege to be the steward of in the way that protects and preserves it every day, and that balance is just essential.
Yeah, you have this heritage and legacy while you're also courting Gen Z and beyond and grappling with new tech, right?
Yeah,
100%. How do you, as a leader, see what's coming next? I love this about creative leaders. I feel like you're tapped into culture, you're sort of tapped into people and consumers and what they want in their experience. So how are you staying ahead of the game on that?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it comes with research and data, and a lot of it is just natural agility. Like change, I feel like is the only constant. And I sometimes say, someone told me, a mentor years and years ago, that when the winds of change blow, some build walls, others build windmills. And I like to think at OnBrand that we're adapting to change and innovation so that we're being proactive to kind of garner that power through a windmill of learning and opportunity to drive our business growth versus just staying like fixed like a wall.
What a great metaphor. Windmills, not walls. I'm going to remember that. Gosh, the financial services sector and everything around money has changed so much just in the past decade. I'm curious what innovation you see coming down the line that you think is going to be most transformative in the next year or so.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's been a lot about data. I always tell my teams, if you can measure it, you can move it. And right now, with just the abundance of data and personalization, the ability for us to also just work more efficiently, but also serve our customers with the right personalized content is transformational if we use it in the right way.
Personalization is coming up so much lately, and I'm curious what that looks like for you all. How are your customers experiencing personalization?
Yeah, so a lot of that is just in terms of channel segmentation, data, and the offers that we have that are really about our brand promise of powerful backing in our customers, our communities, our colleagues, and so how we could garner that trust, service, security through the right content at the right moment at the right channel.
You've mentioned data a few times, and how do you help your team make sense of data?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of it is just how do you inspire your colleagues, one, with a clear agenda and mission, and then that data should help them do their job better. Like, how do you facilitate in the right ways so that they're more efficient, they're creating content faster, they're able to review faster, produce. And so the ways in which we're able to collect the data, empower them to use it, just in the spirit of you come to OnBrand, and when you leave this role, you should be better than when you arrived. And we're gonna coach and develop you. And the data and the tools we have should really just be to help you do your job as best as possible.
Yeah. Okay, final question for you. I'm curious to know what your hot take is on media right now.
Yeah.
A prediction, an unpopular opinion.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, the landscape is so dynamic and changing, and I think the traditional ways we define what is above the line, middle funnel, below the line, it's just blending a bit, and that's what gets me really excited also to lead OnBrand, because we have the opportunity to define that white space in a way of new channels surfacing and ways we reach customers. That is a new frontier, and I think there's a great opportunity ahead for us to lean into that.
Well, thank you so much for joining today. It's been great to have you in the Current studio.
Thanks so much for having me. Yeah, thank you.